Hi, good morning, I hope you're well. Back on at the River Blythe, targeting chub, and hopefully I will survive the experience. I've got a bucket with me, and I think the sheep think I'm here to feed them. Anyway, I'll catch you shortly. Okay, good morning. Set up in the first spot. As I said, I'm on the local, my local River Blythe today. Apologies about the road noise. So targeting chub, I've got a variety of baits. Bought some bread with me today that I want to try in particular, but I'm just set up in my first spot, and I've just link ledger in a worm just to see if there's any, see if I can nick an early bite basically. But I'll run you through the tackle and the bait and everything, and yeah, fingers crossed today we'll get a couple of chub. The river looks nice. It's a little bit lower and clearer than the last session, which is probably a good thing. So yeah, fingers crossed as always. Okay, just with regards to the bait, I've got some bread today. I've got some liquidized bread, which is basically just a loaf of bread blitzed in the blender. Haven't done it too fine. I've got some nice chunks in there, and you can literally squeeze that into a ball, just ball it in, or you can pack it into a feeder, which is probably what I'll do. Maybe add a touch of water just to bind it a bit. Bread flake on the hook, and I've also got some worms and some maggots. So got a few bases covered. Weather's pretty good for the day. It's going to get a little bit bright in an hour or two, which isn't great, and then a bit of an overcast afternoon, so conditions are pretty good, to be fair. Fish on. Okay, first fish of the session is on. It's on the worm. It's pulling a fair bit. What's that taking? About 10 minutes. That's not a bad chub, if that's a chub. Hopefully it is. Oh yeah, lovely chub. Look at that. Whoa. Come on. Yes. Whoa. Yes. What a brilliant start. Nice chub, couple of pound. Okay, there you go. First chub of the session. I've just given it a quick weigh, £2 11 ounces, and probably been fishing for about 10 minutes. So yeah, really good start, and yeah, lovely condition fish. Okay, it's a good start. Just when I'm fishing on the small rivers, I like to just walk upstream a little to return it, just so it doesn't spook the rest of the shoal. Well, hopefully there's a shoal there anyway. So yeah, I've just walked a short distance upstream to return it, rest it in the net a little while, although this is kicking nicely. Yeah, but yeah, good start. That's £2 12 ounces. Biggest I've had so far this season from this stretch is just over 3. Looking to beat that maybe today, you never know. Right, let's return this then. It's kicking nicely. There you go, look. beautiful fish. There you go. Brilliant. Okay, before I recast, I'll just run through the gear I'm using today. I've got a Daiwa Ninja fixed ball reel with 4-pound line. I'm using my Rovex 9-foot feeder rod. That comes down to the Quorum run rig system, and I'm just using a link ledger really. So I've just got a piece of line and a couple of shot there just to keep bottom. Got the bead protecting the swivel, bit of anti-tangle tubing, 4-pound hook link down to a size 8 Camazan hook, and a worm. So yeah, quite a simple setup. I'm gonna carry on with the worm for a little while longer, and then I'm going to switch over to the bread and see how we do there. Okay, I'm just going to switch over to bread. A little bit of bread flake on the size 8, and I've just switched the link ledger over to a small feeder, 25 gram. Pack that with the liquidized bread relatively tightly. I've just added a little bit of water just to bind it. So yeah, pretty classic chub tactic for the winter. Perfect. Okay, fish on. Feels like a big one. Right, I'm just being a little bit quiet because we've got a decent chub on here. This is on bread with liquidized bread in the feeder. It's probably been out 20 minutes or so, if that. Nice chub on. I reckon that's over 3. Oh, big lips on it, look at that. Yes, what a beauty. There we go, 4-pound 5-ounce chub. Really made up with that, so pleased. Absolutely beautiful fish on bread flake with a ground bait feeder full of liquidized bread. What a beauty. Okay, there we go, second chub of the session. That's a personal best for me for the River Blythe. So yeah, pretty made up with that, as you might have gathered. So yeah, I've just recast now. I've managed a couple of chub from this spot, so I'm not sure with the disturbance whether there's any more knocking around, but yeah, so maybe make a move to another spot a little bit later on. But yeah, really pleased, as I say, a couple of chub quite early on in the session. We've still got a way to go as well, and yeah, being a local with the restrictions that's in place at the moment and keeping fishing local, etc., I'd normally be on the River Team or River Severn, but yeah, to come a very short distance down the road and catch a chub over £4, yeah, can't beat it. So anyway, back to it and see what else we can do. Hi, good afternoon. It's all gone a little bit quiet, and I'm just thinking about wrapping it up really. So I'm now in my 5th spot. I'm probably going to give it about half an hour or so, but yeah, after a really good start with those 2 really nice chub, it's all yeah, it's all gone a little bit quiet. The sun came out and the northerly wind picked up a little bit. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I can't grumble too much. 2 chub, and one of them obviously a personal best for the River Blythe, so I can't grumble too much. And they're both really good condition and beautiful fish, obviously not fished for very often, and that big one at £4 5 ounce was an absolute beauty. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.